Hi, I'm Chris. I'm with a company called Chicago Cars Direct. We're essentially a high-end wholesale business. If my camera guy wants to take a quick point around, you can see that these are pretty much some of the cars that we sell here. But the reason we're making this video is this is actually my mother-in-law's car. She still owns it, has the title at her house right now. It's a car that I actually got for her in 2000, brand new. She bought the car brand new at Honda of Lisle in Lisle, Illinois, and has had all the service done as well. She's been absolutely fanatical about the service with this car. She just took delivery of a new Infiniti this weekend, so we decided we're going to sell this car. Really, knowing it's a one-owner car, she's the only one that's had it. No previous accident history, no repaints or anything. Couple of spots of damage on the car, but beyond that, mechanically the car's fantastic. Interior's immaculate. But I just want to walk around and show you everything, show you how everything works. You got John, if you want to get down here for me, just get a little close. Looks like a little parking bump mishap. A little scrape here. The plastic is broken along here, but it is what it is. A couple dimples here. These are paint scuffs, so the paint was taken out of the plastic as well. No damage on the hood. You can see there's another little spot here. Just looks like the plastic's torn a little bit there. That's probably very easily repairable. The wheels have a little bit of rash on them. The center caps on these cars for some reason never last, so those are easily replaced. If somebody wanted to replace the center caps on here, you could probably find a set on eBay. The driver's side is actually in really great condition. There's no damage on the driver's side to speak of. You got power doors on both sides. Now they both work and slide. This particular one does not always close all the way. Now, you probably are asking, why would you tell me that if it doesn't, if it doesn't always happen? It's the only thing I can tell you mechanically that's not really working on the car. And there, it closed perfectly. So there's a contact piece in here. I think it was about $150, $200 from Honda just to get it fixed right. And if it doesn't work, you just give it a little nudge here and that closes it. No big deal. The tires are really nice. Probably 60 to 70% on them. I want to say the brakes were done 15,000 miles ago. So that's something you're not going to have to worry about. A couple of contact spots on here. Oh, the trailer hitch. I'll at least tell you what that is. I actually put this on. She put 3 kids through college, so we would use a small cube trailer from U-Haul. Never hauled a boat or anything like that. And I'm actually the only one who's ever driven this with the trailer hooked up to it. So I've known this car its entire life. Just a couple little damage spots here. Over here as well. This is just a little indention. Looks like, obviously I think she went right in back, but I just need to stress on here as well. It's really all original. There's no repaints. It hasn't been involved in an accident. There's all the VIN stamps around every panel. There's a little paint damage here, as well as a little dimple here and a crack in the turn signal. But let me go ahead and pop this. The interior is immaculate. I mean, there's really no excuses to the interior. Floor mats are a little dirty. They are 8 years old, but they're still in really good condition. Just not 100%. They are what they are. The neat thing, the Odyssey is really simple to fold the rear seat up. Need a little oil there. But that's no big deal. I have the 3 headrests. They're actually in my garage at home, so I have to grab those. But I do have them. This is the wiring for the trailer hitch. If you had to tow anything, you can use this to hook up the trailer wires. Also has the braking system in there as well if you had to use the trailer with trailer brakes. So I'm going to throw this back in here. Come on around to the passenger side. This is probably the most significant damage on the car. My wife actually did this, which is wonderful. It's actually been like this for, I want to say she did this probably 3 years ago. Cars today are built with galvanized steel, which tends not to rust. So there's a little bit of surface rust there, but I mean that's still a pretty solid piece there. You could probably just putty it and go over that if you wanted to. Something's a little bit more handy. John, if you want to come back here. You've got just a little scrape along here, but it's pretty light, not terribly noticeable. There's a little tiny crease in the panel here. The damage that was in there buffed out of the paint, but you can just see a little crease here. This was a shopping cart actually, that just got dragged right down the side as being pulled out of a Jewel parking lot. Good job. I'm just going to fire it up. Show you. Obviously, starts right up on the first turn. Like a brand new Honda. Idles well. One thing in particular with this Odyssey It's a EX model, which is the highest level model. It's got every option you could get on it in the 2000 model year, including factory touchscreen navigation. You want to take a look in the back here? You've got captain's chairs. These are fully removable, but excellent condition. The carpets are as well. The interior really doesn't show any wear. The cushions have I guess a little bit of just, I don't know. I don't even know how to describe that. The door panels, everything works perfectly. The dual power sliding doors, I'll pop the other one open. Just use the switch right here. They work well. I'll go ahead and close that one too, just to show you that it'll go in both directions. You got a power driver's seat. It is a manual passenger seat. Just show you some of the features. Obviously everything works well in this car. Air conditioning blows ice cold. You got an automatic climate control function here. Just dial up your temperature, hit it off. You can hear the compressor just click on there. To manipulate the rest of the controls for the AC, you just go right into the AC screen. You just hit this and you can use the directional flow. Turn the AC on and off manually, and then you've got 5 settings there, but auto really gets the job done. You can go back, hit map guide. You can see I have the disc in the DVD drive. If you want to zoom in a little bit. Over here, this is the override for the rear climate control. This gives the climate control to the rear occupants. This will turn it off, but you have the option of controlling it yourself. You can turn the air conditioning on or the heat. Below here, single CD player, wipers, and rear wiper as well. You got your headlights over here. You do have traction control in this car. It is a front-wheel drive car, so it's very stable. I have driven this in the snow. It's great in the snow. You've got a lot of weight in the front, so it's optimal for traction. Stereo controls over here. You've got your cruise control over here. But I can't stress to you enough the interior condition. It's a non-smoker car. It even still smells a little bit like a new Honda. I'm not going to say it smells exactly like a new Honda, but it kind of does. Right on here, got a flip-out storage with extra cup holders for the rear. That just folds down. There's a little lever here. Just drops right to the side. I also have the owner's manuals and 2 keys, 2 remotes. So it's fully equipped with all the original equipment. Just wanted to take the car for a quick spin just to give you an idea of how well the car drives. It really does drive like a brand new car. Like I said before, I have known this car its whole life, so I know it's been maintained. I know it's been very well cared for. I also know the 60-year-old school teacher that's driven it its whole life, so she happens to be my mother-in-law. And a very loving woman, so please help me out. I could be a hero here if I sell this thing for her. But the alignment's great, the tires are perfectly quiet, the brakes are super solid, and the acceleration's strong. This is a great engine, 3.5 liter V6, it's made into a 5-speed automatic. It gets great gas mileage, and you can sit 7 adults comfortably in this. Plus you've got the bulletproof reliability of a Honda. I mean, we've never had anything break on this car, aside from that little switch on the slider on the driver's side. We've never had to take it in for a repair. It's just been well maintained. Brakes, tires, you name it. But my mother-in-law is a person that has never been challenged financially, so she's had the means to maintain it and takes very, very good care of her cars. But it's just the end of the road for the minivan. She's an empty nester, all the kids are out. I think her youngest son graduated from college in 05 or 06, so once he was done, the van became somewhat obsolete. But just to give you an idea, how downshifts well and pulls well, and the brakes come down nice and hard. It's a heck of a car. I really wish I had somebody that I knew that I could sell this to. I've called my friends, but nobody needs a minivan right now, which is brutal. And my one buddy just told me, he goes, where was that about a month ago? He could have used it, and I don't know. Things always work out that way somehow. I don't know. But my name's Chris. Feel free to give me a call. My number's in the listing, so if you have any questions, I'd be happy to walk you through anything you need. I've got a copy of the history report. It'll show one owner, squeaky clean, and that's essentially it. So feel free to give me a call if you have any questions. Thanks for watching.